Hi, and welcome back to my channel. I wanted to do a kind of a wish list slash, I guess, watch list for 2017 Louis Vuitton pieces that I want to buy pre-loved. These are pieces that I guess like I just want to round out my collection and like I plan on just kind of throwing them around, so I'm not going to spend like the full retail value, and I don't know, like maybe some of these are not or like discontinued and things like that. So, and I also, this process will kind of show how I begin my hunt for pre-loved pieces on eBay, especially because that is where I mainly buy all my pre-loved pieces. There was one that I got from a pawn shop here in Vegas, but I'll make another video on that separately. But for now, this is basically my like eBay process, or like 2017 wish list. So basically how I start out is I'm on eBay. I search the Louis Vuitton piece that I want. The first one that I want is the Deauville, and this piece I'm interested in because I want to use it as a carry-on piece or as a laptop carry bag. Like if I travel or go to places, I want to be able to put my laptop inside of it, and without a like a silicone case or another case on top of the laptop. I like this because I've seen the inside, it's canvas. And yeah, so basically what I do is I search it, and then I go by the lowest price first, because if I'm unfamiliar with the piece, especially, what I do is I go by the lowest price and I see like how much people are selling at the buy it now amount, not auction. And I don't really like want to put in offers and do the whole back and forth thing. I just want to pay whatever they're asking for. So this is kind of how I gauge out like how much I think I want to pay for it. Here this one is $198. This is the lowest price. Actually, like $189 is low, but there's like a $14 shipping. So what I see here immediately is like the darkened handles and whatever. So I don't want a piece like that. Like I don't want one that looks like clearly used, like basically beaten. What I'm looking for is like a medium, like honey patina, and I am willing to pay a little bit more. So I basically scroll until I find one that I like. Like I like this one, like 280. Like that's not that bad. This one's not that bad, and possibly like these two. What I'd like to do is I sometimes like to pick like two out, like one being like my cheap price, and then like maybe a little bit more, like $100 more, just depending on like when I'm ready to buy, like what I'm looking for. If it's not even available, at least I have a backup. So, and then the other thing that I'm looking for is, before I add it to my watch list, I like to make sure that these are coming from the country of Japan, because I don't really buy like American seller pieces just because like of counterfeit and things like that. But I heard in Japan that the counterfeit laws are pretty strict, so there are not that many counterfeits. So I feel like this is pretty trustworthy. I purchased last year probably like half my collection now is from eBay. Half was from retail, obviously, but the other half was from eBay. Like I doubled my collection last year by purchasing from pre-loved pieces from eBay. And so far I have not been disappointed one time, so I feel like this is the route that I'm taking for my collection. So that one I'm not too interested in, because yeah, it does come with the luggage tag. That's kind of nice, but I don't like what I see here, which is that the rain spots, the water spots, that's like too much. And then on top of that, I don't like the cracking in the piping, or even this. I'm pretty sure you could just glue that down or whatever, but for the money that I'm paying, I don't want to see things like this. Like I don't want to send my pieces back out. So what I'm gonna do, obviously now I know maybe like below 300 is going to be a little difficult. So like here's this one. This one is priced at $305, and we're gonna take a look and see There seems to be a little like wrinkling, or maybe they repaired it. I don't know exactly what I'm looking at right there. The corners are good. I don't really care if it's like uneven patina. So usually if you scroll down, there's more photos, and basically what I am looking for is, okay, so there's like a scuff mark on this one, on the canvas right there. Like maybe it's paint, maybe it's polish, I don't even know. I don't know why that looks like that, but I don't like that. So basically that's all I'm looking for, is that it is a Japanese seller. And then they always say to, you know, like carefully look at the photos, which I do because I've like learned like that's how you kind of find what you're looking for. Like, okay, like this one has like way too many water spots. I don't really think that, I mean, this process is time consuming, but I don't think it's like impossible to find what you want. And so, I mean, I will like eventually, either what happens is I either go up in price that I'm willing to pay, or like I just start like lowering my standards and just going for like a trashed piece, you know, like a bag that has been like thoroughly used. And so, you know, one of the two things will happen. This one, I don't think it's that bad. I mean, yeah, the patina's a little darker than I wanted, but I kind of like how neat and clean this is. Like the inside is good, the bottom is good. Like the piping looks good from what I can see, and I don't really see any irregularities in the canvas or the leather. So this one I might just put on my watch list if I can just find it. Oh yeah, there it is. So what I do is I just add it and then watch it. Usually what kind of dictates what I'm gonna buy or what order is like if what I need it for. Like I had a keep all on here, and then I had a trip coming, and then I was like, I really want to take the keep all on this trip, and then that's when I just went ahead and I pulled the trigger. So this one too, because it's gonna be a travel piece, I might just leave it on here until I'm ready to go on a trip. And then what I do is I do this regularly. I update these lists constantly, and you know, I'm always on the lookout for good pieces. There's like if you have the eBay app, you can like put alerts and things like that. But yeah, like basically that's how I do it, and I will show what else I have on my list at this time, which is, so there's the Deauville. I really want this, of course. The I don't know why this toiletry piece is like, I don't know, making a comeback or whatnot. Suddenly, like, it's like everybody who's in the know has this thing, and I kind of want it too. I wanted the smaller one to put like my planner accessories in, but honestly, even last night I was out and I saw a girl holding this as a clutch, and I was like, why didn't I think of that? Because I brought a whole Speedy with like literally nothing in it, like just my car keys. So I was thinking like this would have been the perfect piece, like to put my phone and like keys and like maybe a couple cards or something. You can even use this as like an additional toiletry piece, because I have the Truce 28 and I feel like this is the 26. You could add like more stuff like brushes or compacts or something. Now the price here is a little high, $372. I don't know if I want to like pay that much, but I just have this on here because this is the only one that I saw with like really good condition. There are some people that are selling it like here in the US, and or either like brand spanking new, and I don't want to pay like full price. But this one, yeah, this one is from Japan, and I kind of like the way this one looks. So I might just blow this money and just get it, because I don't know when someone else is gonna list it and it's gonna be in this good condition. I saw some other ones and like it looks kind of shady, or like I don't want to even risk not getting one that's gonna cause a problem. Like they had one where the inside was like a dark chocolate brown lining, and I've never seen that, so that makes me question you know, the integrity of it. Another one on my list is the Alma. I'm looking for the Alma because I recently watched that Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie movie called By the Sea, and in one of the first opening shots, Angelina Jolie is carrying a Alma, like a vintage Monogram Alma, because I think the movie's supposed to take place in the 70s or something. So I kind of like this, and I mean, it's not my favorite style, and I've heard like, you know, because it what is it, narrows up at the top, that this doesn't fit a lot or whatever. So I'm kind of thinking that I want to just have this just to round out my collection. So that's why this one's priced so low, because I don't really care that the handles are dirty, because I don't really plan on using this as like a main driving piece. This is just to have in my collection, and I don't know, from the movie I'm like influenced. Now, one that I'm actually really considering adding into the collection was this Noe, but oh, it looks like it was sold. That was really fast. So what I do is I do the same thing. I'm gonna price it real low and then try and find one that goes in my price point that I'm looking for. I really want both. I want the Petit and I want the GM, the old school. Is it the old school? The really big one. And I'm not looking for something like this where it's like dirty on the bottom. I really like a clean bottom, and like this one has like brand new ties. Like, I don't know if I'm like wanting like two different kinds of leathers, how that bottom is clean. But I don't really like how the string is so new. This seller, I have purchased from them before too. So let's see. So I don't really authenticate my pieces from a place or whatever, like a website or an app. I just do it myself. I'm pretty confident that all the pieces that I own are real, in fact. I mean, I guess I'll make a video later on like counterfeit versus real and how I kind of decipher it, but yeah, like, as you can see, there's not a lot. And here's another thing about eBay. It's kind of like a market or market trends or something. Like sometimes like you find so many pieces of the same one, like priced so little, and then sometimes like the prices go up depending on how many listings there are. It's really weird, but that's why I just add all of these to like my watch list, and I literally just like do my homework like every week or something, because that's like the only way to really gauge like how much you should be paying for your pieces. A lot of my pieces I think I got a really good deal on too. Like I haven't, I don't feel like upset or scammed or anything like that. Like I never feel disappointed about the amount that I paid. I'm pretty satisfied that the amount that I paid is what I'm getting. So that's another reason why I don't really mind buying from eBay, because like, you know, you get what you pay for, and I'm not really that upset about it. So I might add another, I really kind of want a petite one, because I heard like this is like the same as like Speedy 25. And I don't know, I just think it's like a really casual like bag, like for the summer, just to carry it around. And here in Vegas it just gets so hot, and so I actually like carry like blankets and stuff inside my car in the summer to cover up like my big pieces. Like I have an artsy, and I always cover that handle up when I'm in the car. But something like this I would not mind using in the Vegas heat and letting it get darker, because this is something like I would actually use to throw around, very casual. So I guess for my 2017 watch list, I want one Deauville Alma, the Toiletrie 26, and either a GM or a Petit Noe. And of course at the top of that list would be the Pochette Matisse. Basically Monogram is like my favorite. I only like Monogram. And this is how I do it, by looking around on eBay for a Japanese seller, and I look very carefully at the photos, and what is it, I use the date code thing to make sure that everything checks out, because I've seen even on Poshmark where people say that it was made in France, and then like the date code will show like Spain, and then, you know, you don't, like, the trust is all gone from there, so you can't really, you know, rely on somebody like that. But I hope this has been helpful to somebody, and if it has, please subscribe, and until next time, thank you so much for watching.